everyone, hope you guys are all doing great. Um, been really busy last couple of weeks and haven't really had any chance to craft at all, so I do apologize. Summertime's really busy for me and my farm, and lots and lots of picking to do. We have a lot of beans, oh not beans, sorry, peas, 4 varieties of peas at the moment to pick, so they're very time consuming and they take all day, so I do apologize again for not having any projects to share with you guys, but I have been crafting, and if you do follow me on Facebook you would see a lot of these projects already. Had some chance today and I wanted to share these projects with those who don't follow me on Facebook, so you can at least see what I've been up to pretty much. I have created a a bag slash kind of purse organizer that you can pretty much put anything you want to inside. I wouldn't really recommend like makeup because it is too beautiful and makeup do leak and stain sometimes, so I wouldn't recommend putting makeup into this little bag purse organizer. Maybe beautiful trinkets or laces or necklaces and pins, anything of that kind of thing for traveling or for keepsaking, or put them in your room or your boudoir or your dresser. Anything that kind of thing would be great that you can use this particular bag for. It is 8.5 by, can't remember now, 6.5 I think, height, and 8.5 across, so it's a nice size. It's in inches, sorry, not centimeters, so it is a good size. And the ribbon work that you see on the front here is all done by myself, so I'm trying to improve my ribbon work. Let's see if it focuses. My camera focuses a bit slow, so I do apologize if it's doesn't give you a clear indication of what the ribbon work looks like. Let me see if it focuses while I'm really close there. It's very slow at focusing, so I'm not going to get much off of that, but you can see it now. It's very slow at adjusting, so here you can see a better indication of what it looks like. And along with the ribbon work, I have beaded in different places also, a lot of beading. Excuse my tattered farm hands. In summertime my hands get really tattered. A lot of beading. Here we've got silver beads, and then we've got little seed beads in a pearl like look in the center there. And these are all hand embroidered with silk ribbon. That's Hannah silk ribbon there also. And there's a wide silk ribbon that's already been pre-dyed in like an ombre sort of finish, and I embroidered it with some like aqua threads there also. And this image I edited on my laptop, and she was kind of like naked, you can see her boobies, and I just edited her with something that kind of like mimics a dress, and it actually works out really well. So, and I had hand beaded around this particular image. This is just made from a sort of like a pinky peachy fabric that I have in my stash. It's very similar to what they call like a moire or taffeta fabric that I found at the thrift shop, and I was able to pick that up and turn it into this bag. Here I have used some vintage lace to embellish the front of the purse also, that I had in my stash in this beautiful pinky color also, and I had hand embroidered all these beads on top. This particular purse, a lot of it is hand stitch only, or machine stitch. The only bits or parts that I would use glue is just the flower at the front here to adhere onto the back. This particular part here I've used glue, and the back, which is this applique here, and the inside of the applique. Everything else is done by hand or by machine. So this particular one you see here is stitched by hand because I embellished it after I have already sewn it. And these ones here are all hand stitched. Every little single bit is all hand stitched onto the fabric, and then I hand bead it on top. So my eyes kind of like went blurry after I did all this beading here, as you can see here. And added some rice beads around This image here also has some vintage lace at the back there. This item was for sale, but it has now been sold also to a dear customer. So thank you so much for your support. And some more beautiful laces from my stash here and here to frame this beautiful image. So let's go have a look at the inside. Oh, down here I've just used a vintage mother of pearl button. It's my closure. It just unhooks and then opens up like this. It has one big pocket down the bottom here that you can put laces or anything that you want, pretty much, as long as it fits in there. It keeps it tidy. I've embellished it with some beautiful lace that I have avocado dye from my stash across here, and some more hand stitching lace across here. All this is done by hand because I added it on top of the bag after I've already made the bag. And up the top here we have two more pockets, one here and one here, that you can pretty much put laces and trims or whatever you like into there also. Onto this particular applique here, I've hand embroidered it first, and then this is the other part which I have hot glue onto, because these were quite difficult to hand stitch as the lace is very thin at the back. So I prefer to hot glue in these particular cases. So that's how that particular part looks, and a little bit of ribbon embroidery there, really lovely, of a lovely rose. So that's that particular project. Just gonna do that up and then pop that aside. The second project that I created is a beautiful trinket box. So very similar to the other one that I have made in the past, but different again. So I started with this beautiful fabric that I have found at the thrift shop also. It kind of like looks like what they call Duplino silk or Duplino. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it kind of has that kind of like rough sort of a look, and it's very beautiful in pastel blues and pinks and greens. Really lovely to work with. It's hard to see because I kind of like zoomed in a lot, so that's kind of like the overall color of the fabric, so you can see what the overall pattern looks like. Very beautiful like that. So really lovely. Love the colors. So I went with the color scheme, and I went with let me zoom in here, excuse the mess in the background. I went with the pale pastel colors, because that's what these colors are. The original box is just like a paper mache box. It's just a little bit bigger than the palm of my hand there, as you can see. So very, very beautiful to have in your boudoir, your craft room, to hold all your beautiful little trinkets, or you know, your favorite pieces of jewelry, or you know, vintage pieces, anything that you like. So for the bottom, I have lined it with this beautiful lace that I got from my friend Amanda. Hi Amanda, I got that from Amanda. I asked her to buy it from Singapore for me, so it's very, very beautiful. It looks like that. And this gimp trim, she had gifted me this particular gimp trim, as well as the other one inside. I will show you guys in a minute, that I have purchased also from Singapore. At the top here, I have done my ribbon work. As you guys can see, my beautiful roses have improved a lot since I've done the other one. I have started this one first, so there are my flowers, like my roses there, and then I progressed into this one, and my roses have improved a lot. So I'm really happy with how I've done my ribbon roses on this particular one here. And I've framed this beautiful image with some seam binding that I have stitched across the image, and then I went on top with some beads in my stash, and then again I've used the silver beads and the cream colored beads in the center there to form like a stamen sort of look, the little pollen bits, I don't know what you guys call that. And then on here I have used I have hand beaded it also with the same beading that I have used from for around her image there. I'm really tired, guys, so if I sound a bit funny, because it's like 7 p.m. in the evening, and I've been to the farm and I've bagged all my veggies already, so it's been a busy day. So I do apologize for sounding really tired. So I've used some vintage laces under here also, and then I bead it on top and bead it here. even though it's a small project, it involves a lot of work, guys. Unless you do ribbon work yourself, you don't know how much work goes into this, as well as the hand beading. All these are all hand beaded, so you might think, oh, it's such a small piece, you know, why sell it at an expensive price or whatever. To me, yeah, I'm selling this on my Etsy store for $55, like US, and to me that's a very, very reasonable price, because there's a lot of work going into a small project. Smaller projects are harder to make than bigger projects because of the finer details, and people who don't craft, or people who don't know much about handmade products, they don't understand, and they see a price and they think, oh, that's expensive for such a small box. But when you look at all the beautiful details that I have added onto this box, it goes a long way, and I want to put more on it, but I know that by putting more on it, people just won't buy it. So I do want them to take it home and to be able to enjoy, love, and, you know, have it for many years to come also. So I added a beautiful bling buckle here, not buckle, it's from a recycled necklace, very blingy. And this particular bow here, I made it 2 layers, and it's a hand-dyed henna silk ribbon. And here I've just added some more lace and put 2 little flower cabochons onto here, and some pearl dangles that just dangle down the bottom, so it just sits like that with the pearls around the bottom. As you can see, it's beautifully finished all over. That's the bottom of it. And the inside, it is a snug fit because I had to line the sides here to cover the actual, what do you call, paper mache color, the brown color. I've used the Prima tea time papers for this, and this particular color coordinated really well with my color scheme, the dusty like sage green and the lovely pale pinky rosebuds there. Here I didn't want to embellish this particular part too much because it goes on top and it's already tight, so if I put too much on it, it's not going to close properly. So I just lined it with the paper, and I have painted it with a dusty pink color just to coordinate with the actual color scheme. I've lined it with some lovely gimp trim that I got from Malaysia. This is the one I purchased, and then this one here was gifted to me by Amanda, who's a friend on Facebook also. So very beautiful. So thank you for that, Amanda. And that just closes. I used a ribbon to go across here that just snaps shut like that also. So very, very beautiful piece to have. So that's still available, and it's on my Etsy shop. This is my last teapot that I have created for a little while. I've been busy making a few of them, but this particular one is my last one for now, because I want to make other stuff also. And this is your regular teapot size for a pin cushion. I used this gorgeous little girl image on the front here, and then I had embellished it with loads and loads of laces, hand-dyed laces, as you can see here, avocado dye, and then the laces, the applique in the back, I've dyed using silk dyes from my stash. All these are all avocado dyes. Very, very beautiful. One of my favorite blings that I have on top here. And yeah, just went to town with embellishments and beautiful dangles. This particular teapot has been sold also. I usually post items for sale first in my Facebook, so I try to avoid a lot of fees with PayPal and with Etsy also. So beautiful appliques around the back, and I created a pocket here, a very dimensional pocket, so you can put bulkier stuff inside also, which is very handy. Use some gorgeous laces from my stash on the back there, and some ribbon flowers, nicely finished everywhere for you to enjoy. And this come with 2 stick pins, and like I mentioned, the teapot as well as the bag has already been sold. I just wanted to share with you guys, but I have just listed this beautiful trinket box in my Etsy shop, and if anybody is interested, please go and have a look, because it is gorgeous and it's a must-have piece to have in your boudoir room or craft room. Very lovely. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, maybe after Christmas, with some newer projects, because I'm going away this weekend to do some Christmas shopping for the family. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon with some projects. Bye.